Hello, hello, hello. Greetings. Welcome everyone. Hello, Hasuli. Welcome to the pretty early stream. Like, yeah, we're gonna be at a kermis, so a fair, in another village this evening. So I'm probably not gonna be able to stream tomorrow. And before that, I'm probably gonna drive into the city with a friend of mine to a bar. So that means I'm even gonna be out a little bit earlier today. So yeah, just had to start a little bit earlier. Otherwise, we would have had to cut it short. So we're just gonna go like here. Should I start with a duel? I think we start with a duel. Especially at this time, it's not that easy to find games. I don't even know if we're gonna find a duel here. I think duels generally always the easiest mode to find games in. But at this time, too extreme. Yeah, Northgard is mostly played in the evening by people.
Not too early for a cold frosty pint of Asahi Craigasm, baby.
Yeah, you can start with that, definitely. Yeah, for me, it's still gonna be a while. I don't know when we're gonna reach the bar. When my first pint will hit my lips. Not gonna lie, the bar is not gonna get too wild. It's usually the fair at the other village. Yeah. Like, there's a relatively small village. We know the people from there relatively well. Like, my friend is in a group there too. So yeah, I had quite a lot to do with the people there. Relatively close, small village. Very farming based still. Like, a lot of, yeah, that stuff. Very big farming area. So a lot of people like working around that still. Therefore, really, really tight knit. And when you get a group of relatively tight knit people from a village together, shit's gonna get wild. So that's usually quite fun. Since 9 long workday street. Oh, that's wild, that's wild. Then definitely it should be a weekend to chill down a little. You've done your part. You've done your part. Sounds like my midsummer weekend. Ah, okay. Is it midsummer? When is midsummer? Should be soon, right? I've been having like 12 hours too. Yeah, it's as wild as well. I can't imagine. Pretty similar what is 18, 19, 20. Ah, okay, yeah. I would guess that you have to work there, right? Isn't that the exact days where you would need security? Or don't know. I think it's more like facility checking what you do, right? And it doesn't matter too much. If you like do securities at parties, then midsummer, I feel like, yeah. I had work, but I got free because I have been working hard. Ah, okay. That's neat. Yeah, I don't know. If you like security at a party, I can imagine, like, at a party business, let's say that. Then I can imagine it being pretty tough. But if you're basically like security for facilities, then I guess it's nothing too special then, right? Midsummer or not. So no one at the bars or robberies. Ah, okay, okay. Everybody drunk chilling at the beach. I've just heard, like, I was in a World of Warcraft guild with a lot of Swedes and also a few Finns in there. I think one Norwegian guy, I'm not too sure. And yeah, they said Midsummer is mostly when you pass out drunk in the bush, you don't need to worry because the sun is up all day. Would have been 100%. Yeah, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Especially if you don't have something planned yourself, right? Only holidays I care about. That's the thing, that's the thing. If you want to do something yourself at Midsummer, that isn't all too important that you get more pay. If you say, okay, I don't care too much about that anyway, then it's obviously good bank day. Map is kind of nice. There will be the point where I talk a little bit less because I need to focus more. But currently, look at that, bro. Look at this map. It's insanity. That is absolute insanity. Fox position is bad. It doesn't matter too much. Oh my god. Oh wow, Wolf's Cave. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's go straight for the chief now. We even get another Vil? Holy shit. I don't know how long I can keep all these falconers up. I'm really pushing the gas right now. It's super dry. Ah, yeah. I could imagine. I guess beer itself has to be a little bit alright. There are more mild versions around. I usually also like it when there is some taste. It's like I'm like fan of a football club, Düsseldorf, and the cities Düsseldorf and Cologne have like a feud going on, but it's not like a newly formed feud. It is like a feud that goes on like since the Middle Ages, basically. Like the cities have been fighting each other for like literally not centuries, but almost a century, almost one. And it's basically also about the beer, like the beer in the city that I support. Like I'm not too deep in that feud, of course. Like one of my friends lives in Cologne. Oh, come on, we just wait for the chief. This is sad. What is going on here? But yeah, it's mostly about their beer is more light and our beer is more bitter. You could say it like that. That's what most of the feud is about. It's kind of funny. It's not what the wars were fought about, right? The wars were fought about other stuff. I would guess it wasn't much more important there. Yeah, dry means the yeast ate the sugar. Can't imagine that. Is there a villager in there? I sure hope not. Did it eat the carbs? Nope. Alcohol is a sugar. Pure vodka is pure sugar. Not pure sugar, but 40% sugar. That's how I learned it. It changed them, I think, to something more toxic to your body. Less calorie dense than pure version. Blah, 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 blah. But what is alcohol? What is alcohol to the body? I'm pretty sure alcohol to the body is nothing else than sugar, really. Because otherwise... Yeah, vodka is calorie free, right? Because there's only alcohol in there and water. And it surely isn't. You can get really, really fat off just vodka. Or do I misunderstand something? Fitness? Okay. Is that food? Yeah. I can take the sheep tile there. Poison, so tasty. Yes, 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 yes. Humans big fans of that. Oh! I would like to talk about that with the World Health Organization that says every drop of alcohol is bad for your body. Because alcohol lets your liver make something. Like your liver turns the alcohol into something which is a toxin, basically. Like not even the alcohol itself, but what the liver makes out of the alcohol is a toxin that is highly cancerous. Stop being Poppy Mackie. I'm not. Bro, I am pretty sure if we compare our alcohol consumption over the last months that I'm a lot over you. Like it is not in the winter months. Like in the winter months it can really come down for me like a few months where I don't drink. But when it comes to the summer month, since alcohol consumption in Germany is incredibly normalized. Like incredibly normalized. I drink amounts that are insane. But I'm also aware that it's not good. it's not great. Still do it. It has upsides, right? But more of psychological way that you're socializing. You're more open to socialize, and socializing is good for you. So if that helps you to socialize more, that can be an upside. So there is not only downsides. But when it comes to the effect to your body, there's mostly only downsides. Drink over 6 months if we don't count the free Asani pins over the last weeks. Yeah, that's what I mean, that's what I mean. For example, when I went for the football game, I easily drank 3-4 liters of beer. So I'm surely not somebody who's living too healthily. The liter of Jägermeister in an hour and blacking out. Yeah, that's generally what happens. I did that once in my life, but I was pretty young. Not with Jägermeister though, it was with vodka. When is the elf coming? Now we can take the sheep town. Okay. Okay. Let's be fast about these two. Then we can upgrade the scouts real soon. I'm pretty sure this will be stone. It is not stone, but it's a bunch of wood. Need that for camps and everything. He is also eagle. Not really taking great advantage of the map then though, because I'm taking a bunch here. So this is stone now. This is stone now, and we go for Millstrat. I should have gone for training field, I guess. Been the better call. Next one spawning up there. There's an elf attacking him, but it got stuck. At this point, we can start upgrading something, because this will be a hell of a lot of wood. There's even more wood. Take the woodcutter off. I can see him the first time. It's only the chief for now. So nothing too special going on. You drink 4 beers per day, so I'm basically straight edge. Yeah, true. 4 is basically nothing, true. It's basically nothing. Okay. In an eagle be eagle, I can also go completely greed mode. Okay. Fight a little bit. If you want to fight, I can be annoying if you want. I don't mind. He came to me. I wanna know that. I didn't pressure him. fine, right? Okay. Just gonna get another axe thrower then. Have the chief go in, try to go for the ranged one somehow. That is my other one. Yeah. You gotta drink a million beers, guys. Gotta do it. So let's see if we can do it. No. Literally the two non-ranged ones are aggroing on my axe throwers. I don't know what the hell is going on here. That's stupidity. Where are my scouts are in the same corner stuck. LOL. LOL, 4 scouts not doing anything for like a great amount of time, dude. Holy shit. What was that? Lucky bro with his little corner there. Gonna keep being annoying. It's food. Dude bro talk, let's go. Why not? Hello? No. What? What? How did they all change aggro at the same time? It makes no sense. Like one of them might have been closer. You stay there. Yeah, but it's a great time to feast then, I guess. Oh shit, I didn't even get my bodyguard. Oh no, I lost it. Okay. That's okay. Let's do some damage. Can the tower fall? Hello? Tower! Die! My god, dude! What the fuck was that? Like the units all aggroed back on the villagers when they came back into the tower, which made no fucking sense. Went pretty all in there. Went pretty all in there. But how they didn't attack the tower there was quite amusing. I'm gonna be back quicker, and then it's gonna be over. But it should have been over at that point already, not gonna lie. Where's the other scout? I only have 3. Okay. Let's take that. I shouldn't have built docks, but I don't have anybody to trade with anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, of course. But I think fake masculinity, especially, like, I work in construction, right? It has never stopped. It has never stopped. People always need to be ultra hard, and they, yeah, couldn't ever face themselves not being the hard guy. So yeah, definitely in construction, this has never changed. This was always the case. Yeah. There's thankfully a lot of fields where, yeah, it isn't really the case anymore, but especially there, since, yeah. Let's wait, who gets hit, and then we go. Then we finish this up. I shouldn't have popped the chief before people get sick. Can people get sick? Chief got sick. I love it. Lovely shit. Lovely shit. We love that. God, that's so annoying. Yeah. The thing is, the game is over. It's just stretching longer and longer through all these happenings. Like, if I get the tower a little bit earlier, the is already probably dead. The game is just stretching longer and longer and longer. Which should be already over at this point. Can you go out? Nice. No, I need to wait. It's the thing, we're just waiting all the time. A good construction worker on a first date, and I wonder why they never get a second date. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Like, I don't know, I sit on the other side, and I can say I just don't get the dates. So that thing has solved itself, right? Like, I'm way on the other side. I do my own stuff. I always think it's pretty funny when people say, like, I'm arguing with their girlfriend about who irons the clothes or washes the clothes and shit. And I'm just like, what? I just do all my own stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm living alone. I do all the stuff myself. I wash my stuff myself. I do all the stuff myself. And even if there would be a woman in my life, I would then not say, okay, So you do all of that now, and I do nothing. Now, obviously, the life's just gonna go on like it were before, right? But yeah, it has been harder to meet people, but it's also like I'm not really putting myself out there all too much, so that's also fair, right? It's not like I would be out on, I don't know, cooking courses or something, like something where you could kind of force meeting new players. You could meet new players. Maybe they play. Like meeting new people, and like that it should also be easier, right? Probably scheme by the upper class, yes. Do you see the amusement of me wanting to go forward and then getting in the very second attack by an elf? I clearly see the amusement of that. Not putting myself out there, so if you're kind of sad, but can't be bothered. Yeah, it's a thing. The thing that happens relatively often these days. Also for women. That they are just settled in their lives, they're feeling pretty good, and they just don't really feel like they need somebody. Which is kind of also a great achievement. Like, I wouldn't hate too much on that. Like, don't feel sorry for me here at all. That's not what I wanted to do here. I'm feeling pretty happy where I am. Having a great life. Yeah, also happened to me more often than usually. They seem shallow. It can be the case, but if you just get to know somebody on where, like, yeah, you're not gonna hear their whole life story, right? So, finally, should be game. But I could also see a lot of women being disincentivized by having a bunch of construction workers. Like, as the meme right now, right? This is so annoying. Can something die? Like, where is the focus? Can anything die? Can anything die, please? Was like that for millennia, but it suddenly had to change. That's not good to what an Italian created. Okay. Where does he suddenly have more army from? Guys, this thing is going to take years. Can you just fucking die, bro? God. Yeah, okay. Then let's make this game take another hour. Okay, let's get some scouts. I don't know where this other axe throwers came from, to be honest. Sending out scouts now, so we can get new caches. With the new caches, we're just gonna kill the elves. When we killed the elves, we can also upgrade that. We're basically just fighting for fame now, so we can then go for all the wolf caves and everything again. And we just kill everything. Back with another pint. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Should get a drink too. If you want so, Not gonna be drinking throughout the stream, since I'm already drinking quite a bit throughout the day today. Drunk Northgard for the first time. I don't know if it's for the first time for me. There wasn't a stream where I was drunk. Take mid and go for Lorwyn, for example, yeah. For example. That's the kind of direction I'm thinking to. Going for the slowest win possible now. Now I have a shipwreck over here. I don't know how much more there is. Not that much more really. There's a fox cave that I can go for. I can kill the elves. Like I can go absolutely insane as soon as I reach 500. Oh, I still have a bodyguard. Shield bearer, that is. I really need that upgrade? I don't think so. Nomin on starting tile. Yeah, we could also try that, true. Where's this fox cave, by the way? I think he colonized it, right? Should be that. Just need a bit more gold. Is that gold? It is gold. 7 elves. It's also not gonna be super easy. See if he lets me take that. I'll dance with free throws on elves. Could also be possible, yeah, but I'm just gonna take them fully. He's playing well, right? He's playing well. What I thought. Like screaming, can you just die against an actual player is a little bit rude, right? But it's not meant rude. So, do we need another house? Why not? Also build more camps. I'm running out of wood for that. That wood? No, it's food. But yeah, we're getting closer to very interesting games here, right? I think this one is already pretty interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Like, I went full aggro, so I kind of dictated that, right? If you know what I mean. Not fully. But with me attacking, I kind of push him into not going too late game. Get the wolf then. Guys, we're gonna get insanity. I think I'm... Nah, screw the wolf then. We don't really need it. We're just gonna kill the elves now. Then we're at almost 500. Yeah, maybe closing the wolf then was smart. But I'm just waiting for my chief now. I can't get more army. Mjolnir. The disrespect. Oops. Lost one unit, not needed. 488. Didn't I lose a unit? Was my bodyguard again, right? Oh well. I'm running out of space. If you upgrade the camp tile, you can get more. Okay. You mean develop? No. No. Yep. Doing kind of fine here, really. Why? Am I tripping? Why would it do that? Like, I don't want to blow my gold now because I died so often already. If I would be in a better situation, I would just test it right now. To see what you mean. The 200 fame. Ah, okay. Ah, alright. I didn't even... Did I not even know about that? Just another unit. I can't. I took the wolf then, I obviously can't go for it. Oh, Miklagard! I had Miklagard resources. Only built houses and camps on main, 9 warband with only 3 camps. That's pretty good. I have a bunch of gold now. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's insanity. Okay, now we go with the lights out push. Now the lights out push begins. Oh yeah, true. Lol. I play Eagle way too aggro to know that stuff. Yeah, it's also a lot of stuff that I didn't really know. Because yeah, Eagle, usually I play so aggro that all of this doesn't really matter. Yeah, Eagle has a lot of perks. Not taking chances anymore. Hmm. Yeah, he played really well. GG well played. Wouldn't say anything else. Like the 2 pushers that he held off there with the tower and anything. I wouldn't say that was the smartest attack from me at that moment, but I felt like, okay, he's gonna do mistakes, and he didn't. He did well. Been like that. I didn't say anything else. I didn't say anything else. I think I could totally explain it for myself since I played Eagle always so aggro that a lot of these effects never really were too important for me. Not be allowed to attack if the map is not cleared. Yeah. Even giants and dwarves. Everything needs to be cleared. Otherwise it's cheating. Otherwise it's cheating. That was a long game, man. I always had a bigger army, but I just lost it all. And I just told no. No, 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 no. I'm gonna bring so much army now that there's no discussion. What shall I play in community game? I don't know. You feel free. Do I still have the... I had a wheel for Bifrost, where I picked my Bifrost clan. I can spin the wheel for you. Yeah. I can spin the wheel for you if you want that. Do it! Can you see it? Correct scene? Should be, yes. Yeah, then I'm gonna spin it. First for Haisuli, and I can also spin it for myself for the first game. Let's see what we have here. It might get really, really bad, right? Oh, stack! How do you like the stack, Haisuli? How do you like the stack? Oh, you got a little bit. I'm already gonna open up the lobby, and then I'm gonna spin for myself. Spin 3 times, and both claims have to use the free clans. We can go do so. I don't know if you can fill the whole thing. Oh, Bash Bob! 8 years moderator, bro. Holy shit. Oi, 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 what's up? What's up, what's up? Oh, I gotta pick another map, right? It's always gonna be this one. Congrats, man. Are we old yet? Oh, man, we're old. Don't worry. We're really damn old. What's up, Lulu? Hello, hello. Greetings. Yeah, let's open up the lobby already. I'm definitely gonna spin one more time. For definitely my own clan. And yeah, if you want, I can afterwards spin it one more time for the, yeah, whatever. Let's see. I'm gonna be at the toilet for 1 second. Oi, okay. Yes, it's the wolf. How's the weather? Relatively okay. Relatively okay. I'm on a hiatus from Northgard because it was making me too angry. Okay, yeah, that's this can happen. Like if you grind one game, that can always happen quite a bit. Do we have full? No, we don't have full stream lobby. We have 3 people from stream. I'd go for the wolf. Do you want to have your clan rolled? Maxu? I can just roll it and you can see if you want to. Yeah, that's it. You can easily burn yourself out. And I think especially on Northgard that can happen. Because in higher level games... Ugh. Ugh. Like, if we play in a team, this combo is pretty disgusting. Like, it's kind of 801. Spin again. Spin again. Like, Eagle with Wolf is kind of disgusting. I can just spin one more and we can decide if that's... I'm in Cologne on Major final weekend. Yesterday I checked if there's still tickets, but no luck. Nah, they are out. They are out. Even better. Even better. And I go Eagle. Yeah. Yeah, 2-2, why not? Didn't know they sell out so fast. First time I tried. Oh, especially when there's the major in Germany. Like, they sell out relatively fast already because IEM Cologne is one of the biggest events, regardless if it is a major or not. And in the moment the major was announced, I knew, holy shit, bro. Okay, this shit is gonna be instantly sold out. But I can tell you, it is more fun to watch the major at home. Like, you see a lot more from the games. You're gonna get a lot more from the games. But obviously, meeting the people, like being in the hall and everything, is kind of fun. Haven't been at a CS event there, but I imagine it could be quite fun. But you're not gonna see as much of the games as if you just sat home. But yesterday, the big thing was insane, of course. Like, they were in my pick'ems. Like, you get like pick'ems in, like, you can buy a season pass in CS, a season pass, a tournament pass, and then you make pick'ems and you can see that. And I needed to big to win yesterday or my pick'ems would have gone through. Like, it was the last team that needed to advance and my last pick that could hit. And then there, I don't know if anybody of you is into Counter-Strike, but yesterday you have you have a best of 25 are you playing in Counter-Strike currently. So 12 rounds, then the other side starts, and it's best of 24, really. And the, I think, American team, Energy, is that American? Was leading 12-0, and Big made it back to a 12-12 overtime and won 16-12. It's like absolutely insane. It's a really bad time to play Northgard High City. In the midday time, there's not that many players. Like, most players are playing Northgard in the evening times. There, the game is pretty lively and you're gonna have something going on. In the midday times, it can be a little weird. I watched it on Flom co-stream. It was insane. Okay. I actually watched it on the stream yesterday. I don't want to be flexing, but yesterday I had something to do in CS. Because they have these weird like, I have CS skins, I guess people of you know. Can flex a little bit, why not? Don't give me money, guys. I got money. I'm fine. You don't need to sub. I can say that right now. They have these weird terminals, and terminals don't really make sense. It's not like, it's still kind of gambling, right? But every time I open these things, I got something crazy. I got gloves out there already, and yesterday I opened this thing, and I got specialist glass cloud chasers out of it. They wanted 700 Steam balance from me. I needed to pay 700 euro Steam balance for these things. If you don't have, like, I have Steam balance, I have skins. If I want to get this money out as real money, let's say I have 100 euro, I'm gonna get like 60 to 70 euros out of 100 euro Steam balance. And I can just go on float. Float.db. Market. How are they called again? Cloud Chaser. Shit. This is real money market, right? This is a real money market. So what you see here is not Steam balance, this is real money. So usually they get sold for around 900 euros. So yesterday I were just selling shit all the time while the game, trying to get this money together so I can buy the gloves, so I can then pay out basically. Because I'm trying to get the money out of CS, to be honest. I have too much in there. But I can all tell you it's not because I took all that money and threw it at the game. Like when I were really, really young, I put like 1,000 or 2,000 euros into CS, which was absolute stupidity in 2015. But then the prices of CS skins went like that. And now I have insane amounts of Steam funds and I don't even know what to do with it. Just trying to get out there. Mr. Krabs, basically, yeah. Dock and bartering. Why not? Why not? Why not? By the way, I will be on the on a Fabian Lehr podcast today. Pretty insane. I didn't even know he was in Düsseldorf every Saturday, basically. It's like with Kommunistenkneipe. Yeah. I'm not like fully in line with him, right? They're not like dogmatic, but I feel like he has kind of interesting viewpoints and always is a little bit inspiring, let's say that. Gives you a new viewpoint on stuff like that. There is definitely topics where I am in line with him, but yeah. True, yeah, that's it. A little bit too much into that direction, I don't know. Am I go solo clear here? Oh, it's a super small one, hi Suli. It's Kommunistenkneipe, basically communist bar. They're in the Zack in Düsseldorf, which is like an alternative one. I don't care, Maxu, whatever you want. I can go with them. Or you go with, yeah. You better late game than me, so you go with them. So you should be going a bit. It's a super small podcast, I see. Like a friend of mine actually hit me up and said, hey, they are today in like Düsseldorf and they're doing that. Do you want to come over there? And I'm like, I'm kind of shocked that you know who that is. It's German? Yeah, it's German. 100%. Yeah, sadly not. Also extremely left-leaning. How communist would probably... inside. Haisuli is ignoring the wheel. Oh my god. This, oh. You gotta see. We don't make the rules, Haisuli. The wheel makes the rules. And if you ignore what the wheel tells you, you will feel the pain of the wheel. I don't wanna, have your spawn right now. Because the wheel knows how to punish people. Yep, okay, let's go. But yeah, I think it's quite funny that Bashpop has basically the same views on Fabian Lehr than I have. It was the thing that always icked me out a little bit. Like, I knew that Red Scare is Red Scare, right? But I don't know. At some point it's getting a little dogmatic. They probably won't have 30 plus shamans, that's the thing. Okay. Then it's hard to say. Like, we definitely balance it out on the side that, like, it's not gonna be full balance then, but at least I'm the wolf and you're the eagle, so my late game potential should be way lower than yours. But, obviously still uphill battle when I have Haisuli on Rat. I'm drunk, I didn't notice. Oh yeah, true, Haisuli is 2 Asanis deep already. And it's not particularly disliked, the HIS dogma. Not that I just don't believe in overly dogmatic approaches in general. Yeah, that's true, that's true. That is very true. I generally actually like the approach of Rosa Luxemburg, as deep as I am in there now. Like, I'm really... You could be talking to me in half a year and I read 3 other books and I have changed my views. Like, not completely. Like, I'm not going to be turning around and say like, yes, organic. It's not the thing, but I will change my views here and there based on what I've read and what new things I've learned, basically. So I think it's generally quite hard to be dogmatic when you have that kind of mindset, really, right? Because if you always die hard on your standpoints, then yeah. You should be die hard on a few. It's hard topic. It's hard topic. There are definitely things where I am die hard for, but certain things where I feel like, okay, yeah, let's think about it. Let's get that up. We're getting the camp, and then we need to get something for our chief. Equal rights, baby! Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, it's not like I'm like, let's think about it. That sexism thing, yes. Doesn't it also have upsides? It's like nothing you can really discuss over, right? And something is like inherently just bad and has no upsides. But obviously there's other topics where you can discuss. Critical thinking and keeping an open mind to having your opinions change is always healthy. Yeah, I think that's really, really important. Especially these days. Let's be die hard against liberals and see about the rest later. Yeah, I see. Like, the thing is, I think that's also right. A lot of them, already not a big fan of like talking about like them, these people, right? Like, no, not what I want to say. I've just got to change the scene because it's the wrong one. But most of the people, also Green Party people, they want the right things. They are good people generally, right? There's not a lot of people that I personally talked with out of my private life that I would say, oh yeah, that's sick. What? You want the planet to be fine? Yeah, uneducated, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want to get too politic here, I'm gonna stop it really soon, but especially in Germany, Green Party says the right things. They say good things. You need to inform yourself what they actually do. And that's where it gets disgusting. What is behind the talk? What is the actual action that they take? And that is voting yes when it comes to laws about, let's say, non-immigration laws. It's like where I think, okay, is that the hippie party? Is that the people that were going on the streets against, atomic energy? Nuclear energy. There you go. I'm sitting on my word right now. I'm still gonna go spoils. Oh god, why did I take rat with clear? Oh yeah, you're gonna be screwed. You're gonna be screwed. But yeah, let's not go too Omega deep here. I know I'm relatively on a extreme when it comes politically, but at least I'm not against people. Don't know how that goes. Finnish people always stay drinking shit, man. Yeah, basically, especially when it comes more and more into the summertime, right? It's insanity. Always drinking when the sun is up. When it comes to the winter months, it completely switches around. Now, Finnish people drunk for 24/7. That's generally the take that I took out of my World of Warcraft guild. Very good people though, super fun to play with and super nice. But yeah, drunk quite often. Drunk quite often. And I don't know, I wouldn't be too easy when it comes to moonshine. Let's say that. I would have my skepsises when it comes to moonshine. The leftist groups are becoming more xenophobic, harder to find good groups. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Especially, of course, Middle East topic is really splitting the German left. Which is sad. Where I definitely don't want to go too deep in now, but I also think there's like some groups where it really turns into kind of racism, where you think like, okay, is that a left group here? Like, what are we doing here? What's going on? Yeah, what I can say about the left in, like, I can't say if Finnish people in generally are more xenophobic. Obviously, I don't live there, I have no clue. But the only thing is, when you go onto the informations again, I feel like the left is pretty stable there. As far as I've heard, like, could have asked Haisuli, but I also don't know how deep into the left scene he really is, right? Sure. But what you hear from the outside, it is like you don't need to turn around and ask 20 questions to make out if you are if you are in the right group, basically. In the right-left group. Cleared himself already. Does Wolf always go for second woodcamp? No, no, no. Usually I wouldn't go at all. If we are playing a normal game here, a normal rank game, no, definitely not. I go through with one woodcamp, no matter what. But I'm also playing pretty aggro. That was pretty funny on the last tournament, because Dakusin was in the tournament, and he was playing pretty old school Wolf. He was going into field rations, and I don't know if he went field rations all the time. He might have also gone into mid-tree, because it's kind of needed to have legendary heroes, especially in the meta the tournament was played in. And he was just upgrading his farm and shit. He was going double woodcamp, and he was using like old school strategies, where the Wolf still got eco in the back. He lost against a really, really good team, but he showed a few people that this still works. It's not a meme. It's really working. Wolf doesn't have to be the full idiotical attack machine. You can also play smart and with a little eco. And at this point, we're just gonna turn the axis. This is where we go crazy. And we go Veiled Threats. Relic as well then? I thought about Weltfreds. It seems kind of fun. Just clearing out the stuff here. Then I still have my chief. Oh yeah, Haisuli can clear that himself. Haisuli can just clear all that himself. There's also still a bear over here. Can also give that to you. And now we just fully go into that mode. I feel like that would have also been a possibility to still go full clear, basically. Go upper tree into field rations and get the relic on top. Then you just have a bunch of units in 802, you know? You just get a lot of units with field rations, you slowly ramp up, have more and more units, and then you get the wolf on top. Like, you have a pretty good army there. Giving bear seems wrong, maybe. It's 120 food, right? Can I only get fish? Oh, I didn't see that. Gotta do it. It's a feast, yeah. Or a tile. Makes sense. Okay, then we kill the bear. Okay, Bash Bob told me. You shouldn't think about the group. You should think about yourself. I'm just kidding. I'm thinking about the group here, of course. Since the feast is for everybody, right? Went so to clear faster. I will also attack. Probably. Like, generally, you clear pretty fast when you go aggro, which is already kind of nice. But it's mostly about the attack early that you clear that much, right? Like, I would also take more of the map early, but I feel like I'm losing too much tempo when my villagers are running around all the time. So I see where you're coming from. I could play aggro and get more of the map here and basically also get out of control, get more resources from the map, which is really, really great. Like we just saw, not going for the bear would have meant I don't have 120 food. But I feel like giving up a little bit something to Haisuli is kind of needed. And when I don't have the extras running around, I can have them as villagers at home, and therefore... Why do I go for dogs when I want to go veiled threats? Yeah. It's things that I do. Just... yeah, true. He calls me names. We need to sabotage Haisuli how much we can. Giving up the ball would have, of course, been absolutely insane. Best thing we could have done. Do I get a second stone? I do. Then I think about actually upgrading a wood camp and trading wood away, because it's easier to get than food when I only have fish. Yeah, we do that. We do that. That seems good. He's got sheep to burn, yeah. I also still got one. I feel like I'm gonna need that for food though. Like if you really, really need it, of course, you can call. I can give it to you. But I feel like it'd be kind of nice. I'm also going for the upgrade now. Merchant upgrade. Something else. What's that? It's a really nice plant. Oh, you're giving me a sheep. Oh, okay. That's fine. Like, I didn't need one, right? I have one over here. I just said I can't really give it to you because I'm probably gonna need it. Gonna put it up there. So gonna see, I don't want to use it. Like if I get the chance, the healer is gonna be done soon, and I'm gonna upgrade the fisherman's hut. Ah! Yeah, the that joke I can imagine. It's also the thing in Germany that the biggest racists are usually in the areas where you never really see people from other parts of the world. The things that you never met are the easiest to hate. Or the people that you never met are the easiest to hate. Things that you never seen. Because things you don't have to generally meet, right? I guess that would be a better wording. I would guess. Yeah, I gotta slay one sheep here. Oh, I need to get a brewery. I don't get pop here, of course. Don't really have happiness down here. And not getting feeling safe on wolves definitely kind of hurts. You don't get to see that they are just like you in almost every way. Yeah, that's the thing, that's the thing. As soon as you deal with the people on a regular basis, you get more and more aware that people are people. Just a crazy thought for some people, I guess. Let's go that. Imagine! Holy shit! What? They drink too? Oh! Oh! Well, I think in German construction worker jobs, you can already shock people by not eating meat. So this is raw pork meat. What? You don't want to eat raw pork meat? Are you sick? What is wrong going on with you? Well, what? I hope I don't need to scout, by the way. I just realized that they could think I would do it, but nah. Guys. Good. We have a scoot. We have bat. Ah, the blizzard is coming in. I need more lore. Because I don't have docks, my lore is so bad. I really feel that. Because I want the blessing for my army upgrades. I don't feel like I can get the relic. Don't think I can imagine that. Like I can squeeze that in. Would be too greedy. I could, however, probably turn down the trade a little bit. That should help me in a lot of ways. Nah, it's too late already, right? Sharp access maybe, since we're so aligned on wood. Even though I would like to go into the mid tree. Like sharp access right now seems insane if I'm actually trading away wood. Just 20% bonus on all my woodcutters. Yes, please. Some hand over the kebab and potato. Thank you, repeat. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's actually pretty... That would be pretty wild. I think the potato is coming out of South America, right? South Americas? The Americas, definitely. The Americas. And I don't even know where Germany would be without kebab. I think considerable amount of them would have already died out of hunger. for there not being anything else. It's like, I feel like kebab is definitely ingrained in the German culture these days. Like the Döner kebab, right? The like not actual kebab. Well, this is coming around more and more. You definitely have, like, for ages already, like scores where you get actual shish kebab and stuff like that. But or Adana. Oh, Adana. Haven't eaten meat in like 2 months again, so definitely down for but yeah, I don't even know if German cities, if you go into a German city and you would rip out all the kebab stores, I think most of the city would just break together. Would be 46 all over again. 46 all over again. And it's a topic in Germany. Like, I don't know. With other, like, I wouldn't even discuss with somebody about this anymore too much because, yeah, had this discussion 1,000 times already and just kind of pisses me off these days, right? Like, Germany has always been built, like, there were always people in here and helped with the work, basically. And this goes back. This goes so far back, man. This goes so far back. Like, obviously after the Second World War, but already before that, Germany was always a migration country. The thing is, I don't really trust these DNA tests. They are like DNA tests where you can send your spit or something, right? And they will find out things. And when you're coming out of this region, you will have a whole potpourri of like different ethnics. I don't know how you would call that you are based from when you come surrounding this region. I would do that to kind of prove it, but honestly, I don't really like. I sent my spit there, and they could basically just generate some numbers on some bullshit and send back to me. That's the thing that I don't really like too much about it. Sensing. Yeah, of course. And I'm obviously also not too much on the. Like, I know it is a good way to get liberals on your side, like saying, hey, look, they are very, very important for our economy, and our economy will benefit from these people. Bro, these are people running from war. Or if it's not war, basically, I don't know, not great living circumstances, and they come for a better life and shit like that. Can we talk about that they are people and less about that they are an economic benefit? I know, say, an economic benefit. You will make me more money in my pockets, and more like, hey, nice, bro. You're human. You want a better life. Welcome. Grab a beer. If you drink it. yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not what you said too, so also don't want to push you in that direction. I think I'm gonna try to get some food now. Then we take one tile, and then we take one tile with the chief. Holy, my food is so bad. How outrageous, yeah. Now, that's the crazy shit that a lot of socialists ask for. That's why they have been hated in the world for ages. Obviously, there also have been downsides, right? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. It's not all been walls and waffles, but has it been with capitalism, really? I'm gonna slay the second sheep. Is Isuli fine with his burnings? I don't think he is, right? Well, there's one more. He's fine. He's fine. And now we got a second food source. And stone. I'm pretty sure I need to upgrade my brewery. Mm-hmm. But what I think is like omega disgusting. It's not even liberals, right? It's mostly CDU here in Germany. When you're talking from these standpoints, basically saying, yeah, I am team human. Like, I think it's sometimes so disgusting how they just turn the words in your mouth to make their neoliberal path seem so sophisticated and you like a monster. I like how they manage to turn it around so somebody who isn't really too deep in all the topics would actually say, yeah, he's right, yeah. What did he say to that? And you're sitting there thinking like, bro, been bamboozled again. They bamboozled them again. Yeah, of course. It's pretty manipulative. I don't know. I think as soon as you're, I'm not like human plus, right? I don't know. I've seen so much of this shit that I feel like, okay, I can listen over that and I see what's written between the lines when they do their, they shed out words, right? We all know what the typical political speech. I'm just talking around the topic all the time. And at the end of my answer, you will probably have forgotten what the question was. To think about the Wirtschaftsstandort. Guys, think about the Wirtschaftsexportweltmeister. Oh, God, dude. I need all the upgrades on Wolf, by the way. Like for all the units. I feel like on Chief that's pretty nice. Then also getting legendary heroes. He starts to scoot. Oh yeah, and we need to upgrade stuff. Please think about... Why is nobody here thinking about the shareholders? Guys! We have been talking for like the stream has been running for 1.5 hours. And the word dividends hasn't been said once. Guys! What is about my bottom line? But yeah, like I said, you can advocate for these points. And when you have people that didn't really make up their mind, they are neutral. You have like somebody who's like fully on politician speech. And he's gonna say, DDR, Stalin. And yeah, you lost the argument at that point. Because the neutral person is basically just, yeah, true. I don't really want to say that he was a good guy, not at all, right? But everything from a socialist point can basically in Germany just like you say DDR and discussions over. We don't need to talk about anything anymore. No, no, no. Shareholders, guys, shareholders. We need these. Oh shit. I can get some army. Not enough though. Shit. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fully locking in now. Okay. 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 Still locked in. Still locked in. A lot of things happening out of nowhere. But Maxi really doing the right thing. Realized that he had new R players around, but they have armies. Is that a good fight for us? I think it is pretty alright. I think it is pretty alright. No. Losing the chief there wasn't too great. I want to watch the fight, but I shouldn't watch the fight. I should put new villagers everywhere. Oh, we lost the fight. And I didn't get a lot of kills, which is not good. Oh, yeah, it's no problem. It's not a problem, Yulu. Lulu. Generally down, like I feel like in this community in general, right? Like people that hang around the community just like from comments that I make about certain stuff and things like see that the people are generally coming from the right direction. Doesn't mean that everybody that sits in here is a socialist, obviously, right? So, like, you don't need to be, really. You don't need to be. I always wonder why they think why a country where a few rich dominating all the other people is bad. Yeah, the thing is, you don't want to go too deep in that topic. Like always in Germany, you bring yourself a little bit onto itchy grounds, let's say that. Shaky grounds. Is when you talk about socialist ideas, you always, it's completely fine to just say yes, Stalin. Stalin, no. And generally people would agree. Yes, yes, yeah, bad, of course. A dictator. Yes, okay, okay. What is the other guy in Germany? The small Austrian guy? What system was going on there? Is that also communism? Americans would say so because they have the word socialism in there, right? A lot of people that were talking to me that, yeah, it was basically, oh yeah, they were like the thing. It was like the AFD. Yeah, I got it back, I got it back. AFD lady saying that he was a socialist. I don't want to say the word because this is guaranteed no monetization. Let's say that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The vital Musk phase. Yes, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah, the word socialism is there, so it has to be socialism, right? No, it was capitalism, which is straight up capitalism. So also in there, absolutely disgusting things can happen. So same thing can happen with socialism, of course, right? Disgusting things can happen if the wrong people run it. And if it's not done well. But it is, at least I have never claimed perfection. They started saying... Yeah, true. They started with ideas like that, but the NSDAP was not socialist. They started with that to get workers on their side, but they never have done real socialistic politics. That was just not the case. That were basically just a way to get people into the boats. Not because it's in the name, it's literally the fascist. Yeah, yeah, like they just put the word in the into their name basically to get people somewhat to say like, hey, we together, because we against everybody else, and you know which people are the problem. Didn't sell that well. Let's say that wasn't quite the easy sell. Would you say that Germany or Europe these days has a socialist healthcare system? Yeah, that's what I want to check. That's what I want to check. Because this question can come from a pretty good direction, and this can come from Europe right now. This is socialism. Right. There's two directions. That's why I asked this question, to just feel out, well, how do you mean that? Oh, did you read the policies there? Socialism is an egalitarian system, right? Putting every human on the same page. So it's basically putting the factories in the hands of the workers, for example. Did they do that? Or did the big factories just get more and more and more powerful under them? Because how I know, they just got more and more and more powerful. And they even got the disowned factories and everything from the companies that didn't want to be with them, basically. They took over the factories. Worked with the government. That's not exactly what socialism is. but that's fine. It doesn't mean that the state takes everything, takes control of it. It usually says that the workers take control of it, which the state should be as the workers. But why did the factories get disowned? Was it because they were capitalist? Or was it because of another reason? Does it say, okay, this money is, you accumulating this money is a problem in the system and you make other people poor? Or was it because of another reason? That they said, there's a certain ethnic strife that you have that we dislike, and this is why we disown you, and we're gonna give this factory to a German. To somebody who is pro us. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. This is, there are things that inherently speak against each other in socialism. And National Socialism is like kind of a weird thing that doesn't really work out. Kind of bites itself. So yeah, can definitely tell you that they didn't really had anything to do with socialism. Like, it were just put on the outside. And also one of the weird discussions I wanted to go around, because now I'm actually discussing with somebody why the Nazis were not socialists. Who were the first people who were killed by the Nazis? There was one certain group that was wiped out in a blink of an eye. Oh, I met loads of fascists before. I live in Germany. I have met loads of them. What were the very first group that got wiped out by the NSDAP? Google that and then tell me how much they liked socialism. There's like one group that got insta-fracked, first blood. Yeah, you don't, the thing with a lot of fascists is they are very, very bipolar because they don't often have actual values. They're oftentimes very, very extremely dogmatic. So they basically just play off their program and try to not completely have their worldview break together, which is built on like very, very shaky grounds, basically. So sometimes they will make statements that they would never do. Just in the discussion with you, they are forced to make that statement. So the wonky ground doesn't break together completely. And if you then try to go onto that, they usually drive themselves out of the thing. So I wouldn't go too far on, yeah, what a person that claims to be a fascist for me. I wouldn't go too deep into what they say because, yeah. I'm very, very sure that he never really got too deep in what socialism actually is. Let's say that. The chance of him never, I don't want to say read a book, but even like watch the video about it or something to like get an actual idea of what that means, what steps are necessary to actually have something that is called socialism by the meaning of the people that created it and not by somebody like, for example, in America this word is not used at what it is really, right? You have somebody who what do I know, somebody who wants to have the state have a little bit more power, and that is called socialism. That is by definition not socialism. That is not what it means. But hey, do you know what fascists believe though? Generally, They believe they have the most pragmatic form of socialism. I feel like this is very, very generalizing, of course, what fascists do, which I have also done with saying you discuss with them and they don't really have a ground, right? Because oftentimes, like, people are people, right? You will also have fascists that have a very, very grounded worldview where I would generally say, okay, they are psychopaths. Like, you go deeper and deeper with them, but no, they know everything. They have a really, really good idea. Oh, thanks a lot for all the gifted. Holy shit. Thanks a lot, Hellfire, for all the gifted. It's very much appreciated, man. Thanks a lot, dude. Thanks a lot, thanks a lot. I think Pride Month is great. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Why not? Why not? I like that. Same rights for all the people. There are people that are very, very knowledgeable in their fascist worldview and everything, and they're extremely intelligent, but they just hate people. They just hate people. I think, okay, yeah, these people are just straight psychopaths. I think there's a lot of people in there that just run behind these people and see like, okay, this is an opinion you can have because this dude is pretty smart and he has this opinion. I feel like a lot of people are just running behind, of course, right? But yeah. They believe they have the most pragmatic form of socialism, but in the end, there's like the definition of socialism, right? The socialism is an idea that has been made by people. Like, for example, there were Karl Marx. For example, there were Engels. I kind of forgot the first name right now. It doesn't matter. They made like the first idea of socialism. And then there's a lot of subgroups, obviously, dividing from that with different ideas how to achieve this or switching this around a little bit. And I would say that a very lot of the right-wing extremists, fascists, whatever, have no idea what any of these subgroups really mean. They just think it's more state, and I want more state. Yeah, true. In certain states in the USA, you can get arrested for getting food or for whatever to a homeless person. Yeah, it's absolutely yuck. I don't know. It's absolutely yuck, of course. Based opinion. Thanks a lot, guys. Obviously, I'm not like, don't get dogmatic with me, of course, right? That's never what I would want. I wouldn't believe that you base your belief system on a dude that plays Northgard once in a while on his YouTube channel. Like, guys, really read books. That's as much I can tell you. There's like so much smarter people than us have made their thoughts about that, and there's a lot for them. Yeah, I'm gonna play another one. I think we don't need to make a 4v4 here, right? The last games we had a little bit of a little bit of waiting time here. But yeah, there's a lot of smart people have wrote very great books. Go and read them. It's really worth your time, and it makes your brain rot a little bit disappear. I've realized that for me, that like less brain rot, more books, absolutely insane. Is Iggy in here? No. Then we actually need to make a 4v4. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. That's not too bad. I put an AI in. You can take my spot. Hey, I don't want to throw you out, Maxu, not at all. Like, I'm also down for 4v4. My first sub. Oh, thanks a lot, Hi Sully, then. Very much appreciated. Just on the stream, I said. Been gifted before. Ah, okay. Well, thanks a lot, dude. Very much for the support. I'm just gonna do 4v4 lobby. Don't really want to throw somebody out. Like, I don't know if Maxu hates 4v4s. I know that was always the case for Sunvar, so that didn't really make too much sense. Because I opened up 4v4 lobby, but Sunvar said, nah, I don't want to play that then. Which is absolutely fair. I can see why you would not like them. I don't think Maxu is so anti about it. Yeah, give me 1 second. Gonna be on the toilet. Gonna be right back. Okay, Baxu is out though. Now I need to get some food for the weekend. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, then have a good grocery shopping. May the discounts be with you. I wish you a lot of discounts on your regular products. And then we wait for a second and go into a 3v3 lobby. Yeah, go buy a million beers. So we may also become real men. Good man, just working and sleeping. That's huge, that's huge. Got a new kitten. Ah, that's cool, that's cool. Hope she's nice. Haven't done that in like 10 years. That has its upsides, I can definitely tell you. That has its upsides. Like also going out, having a good time, obviously, great. Hey, Firestone, nice. But I can tell you there's no shame in going to bed in time and feeling good the next morning to actually being able to do something. There's no shame in that. It's alright, it's alright. Ah, it's alright, Alfie. That's alright. I'm down to talk about that. Like, I think it's interesting. I don't want to sit myself too much in the nettles usually, since Germany is really weird about these topics. Yeah, I can also random. Why not? So yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If I wouldn't want to talk about it, I would basically cut it and do something else. I like say like, okay, let's finish that over here and like conclude it. But I'm down. I think it's funny when a channel only talks about gaming for long, and after years politics comes up, almost everyone is aligned. Although the first politic talk happened here a while ago. Yeah, true. It has already been a while ago. But yeah, it's kind of, I feel like just kind of natural, because also in gaming it's the same thing, right? Like I feel from game style, how people behave in games and yeah, do stuff, you can also like kind of see how they are. Like there is also different stuff. There was also YouTubers and Twitch streamers that I liked that yeah, then didn't share an opinion that I have, and then I hate them. No, it's not. That's not how it is, of course. You can be not aligned with somebody politically, but like him on the streams and gameplay or whatever. That's absolutely possible. But I have been surprised, let's say that. There have been situations where I've been surprised. Yeah, have fun, good luck everybody, enjoy. Okay, turtle. That's weird now. That's weird now. It's a 4v4 map, so I like to talk myself into that there's a higher chance for a lot of neutrals, but it is a weird clan, man. It's a weird clan. A lot of teammates to share with, though. Don't want to distract from entertaining. Yeah, that's true, it's true. I think it might be kind of entertaining for some people that somewhat are aligned or interested in us talking about it. But might also be people that are really pissed about it. Because usually, like, don't want to... Like, I can imagine in these times you're talking about politics way too much probably already. And thinking about politics way too much, which isn't, like, way too much. I feel like You know, like I'm a politic person. I feel like it's important to do that, but you also need your bastions where you're basically just like they think about something else, and obviously this here is more like the Northgard thing, right? So you can zone out a little bit by thinking about Northgard for a few hours. So I did want to make this like a complete politic thing or something. So yeah, people can just be here, enjoy their time, and maybe zone out from all the stuff that is going on out there. Me that surprised. Oh, that's cool. You see a stone and iron level 4. Oh yeah, true. Ox will be quite happy about that. Yeah, I have double stone. I can definitely throw something around. Oh, I can go for the ruin. Guys, I found a play. I found a play. Watch this. Watch this. I gave subs, give stone. Yeah, that's how it works, Kaisuli. That's how it works. You want to be cleared first by me in the community game? Just throw money into my big mouth. Oh, you can have. Oh, that's sad. You gave me a sub. So you want to be cleared first now. But the other one gave me 2 subs. So that's a weird situation now, isn't it? Now, like I said, boys, it's fully alright. If you are not willing, capable, whatever, to give some support to the stream. That sounds weirdly. No, that sounds weirdly. I want to word that differently. I'm fully alright with people not giving anything to the stream, just hanging around here. Like, I'm treating this more like of a hobby to, yeah, obviously. Just stream a little bit, have some fun with the regulars here around. Maybe some new people coming around, talking about some shit like we did in the last game. Just having a good time in general. So, it doesn't matter if you can't, don't want, or whatever for the stream. It doesn't matter at all. When you come around, have a good time here, chat a little bit. I, of course, also like the lurkers. Hello to the lurkers. Big fan of you too. I'm also oftentimes a lurker when I'm around. But people in chat is, of course, the greatest thing. When you can talk to the people. It's always real nice. Lurkers make Twitch work. Basically, yeah. Yeah, and since I were also often doing other stuff while watching the streams, I were mostly just lurking. Jumping in when something really noteworthy happened or something, but just chilling in chat, enjoying the stream. Which is also super nice. Like, you should feel forced to write in chat. I might be able to come around at some point. I hear a lot about German culture and their bluntness, very reserved mannerisms. It's a bit stereotype or legit. Depends where you are. Stereotypes is always in the way that, yeah. Like, let's say you... What do I know? You walk through Rome or something and you randomly talk to people in Germany. I would say, yeah, you could see a general drill towards that, but that doesn't mean that Germans are generally like that, right? That's what I say. I would say about stuff like that. Because there are like I don't want to sin. That's definitely not what I mean. That like And that I'm not gonna say it like that. The stereotypes sometimes have their way. When you say like a German drinks beer, look at the stats, look at the statistics. Yeah, there's a lot of beer drunk in Germany. Does that mean that every single German drinks beer? No, obviously not. But you know that too, right? But I would say, yeah, I think the stereotype is a little bit true in that sense, but obviously doesn't mean that everyone is like that or whatever. Do I need happiness here? Not for now, right? We found Dwarven. We need more neutrals. Yeah, I played the Dune game. What's up, Ido? I played the Dune game. It's pretty cool. I found it a little bit too slow for myself, so games really took ages. And when I put it up to way higher, then we're a little bit too fast for me, actually. Okay. But it's relatively good. But the multiplayer is pretty dead these days, I think. I think when you check on Steam database, SteamDB, and check how many people are currently playing, there's not that many. So maybe check out some relatively recent YouTube video from somebody who played it. Check if you like it. And be aware that mostly will be in single player or with your friends. I think the game can be real fun, especially if you have something to do with Dune, which I don't, so I didn't have any connection to that directly. I'm from England, and I've never actually been to Germany or met many Germans. Ah, okay, okay. Like, I also weren't to England yet, but I don't know. I guess a good comparison would be generally to say, yeah, what could you say? English people just eat fish and chips. What the fuck? I know. I would say, yeah, like fish and chips is eaten in England. Yes, people do that. Probably quite a few people. Does every English people do that? No. Yeah. I also don't think that's too bad to say stuff like that. British food, yeah. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. British food bad, right? It's true AF though. Is it? Is it? Like there is certain food, like you won't find Scottish, right? Haggis. It's Scottish. Scottish. You won't find me eating that or putting vinegar on literally anything, but I personally don't like vinegar. Like, I know a lot of people, also Germans, obviously. Like, I think we got over the stereotype thing now, right? There's people all over the world that like everything. Like, I have a lot of friends that love salt and vinegar chips. They love that. I hate them. I literally cannot eat them. It bites my tongue. And I eat hot food and stuff like that. I like that. Like, give me, like, hot whatever. I will eat it. But vinegar? But there is also English stuff. There must be. English is like a super old culture, man. It's impossible that the food is bad, you know? I've got to say that only when I now tried out veganism, I found out about hummus. I didn't know about hummus, guys. No hummus has been eaten in this household before that. I guess I gotta befriend the Dwarven now, right? Like, I'm looking for anything. I don't find anything. And then fast relic. I guess we're not gonna get giants here. I don't think there are any on the map. Well, they went over the world for salt and pepper and also wanted to trade it. But if you ruin the Mexican spice markets by selling too much South Asian spices, you trade it a lot. Oh yeah, that's insane. Don't speak problem. That's a funny one. That's a funny one. But I think I, as a German, think this joke is especially funny because it's the same thing in German. Like, German is so differently throughout the regions. And there is like a main German. There's like the German, basically. But in a lot of regions, it barely gets spoken. It's like when they're out at work, like most of them can't speak normal German, right? And sometimes they can't hold back certain words. You hear the accent of the region. Unless it sounds like German. Yes. I think also East and West also have very, very distinct. Like I can set people in front of you to talk to you, and you will barely understand a word. Like heavy Rhineland accent. Heavy Rhinish accent, right? And this is not too extreme of like the East German accents also can go into, but I think I think they're just as extreme, to be honest. The Eastern and the Western. Just because I come from the East, I have, from the West, I generally have an idea what the people are saying, but holy moly, their words have nothing to do. Like I know in this region, in Erpel, basically sounds like apple in English. No, potato. Means potato. You know what I mean? Like I know there's also Germans in chat. It's like, the fuck is that word? Ah, yeah, it probably means apple. Nope. Potato. It's like, and the same thing goes for other regions there too, right? Yeah, and same thing in England. Like there's regions, of course, where the region accent got so far away from the main language that you would say, okay, they're basically not speaking the language anymore. I like that. I think also in the northern part of Germany, you have. There's not even that many regions in Germany that I would say where like the main German is like the German. Like there is no regional accent really. I don't think there is that many. In England, it's every 50 miles there's a new accent. Yeah. I was away 50 kilometers from here in a relatively small village. And I were just shopping in a grocery store. It was because of a football game there. We were there. And I went into the grocery store. And could you say it? The woman that sells you the stuff. The saleswoman. The Kassierer. Meine Gott. What is the English word for that shit? Shopkeeper. Guys, I'm struggling. Saleswoman, shopkeeper, cashier. 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 The cashier. At the end of the oh no, at the start of the thing. She was like, hello, good day. How are you? Looking at me. That already creeped me out. I already said, huh? What the fuck? Do you answer on that? Like just basically, yeah, good, fine. How do you? And it's fine. And like I were waiting at the cashier basically right after because a friend of mine went through, and she did that on every single customer. It was just a regional thing that everybody got asked by the cashier how they were. even though nobody gave a fuck about the answer. And that is the thing why Germans don't really do that much. Like, there's a lot of German regions where just randomly people asking you how you are will not really be happening, because a lot of people just say, you don't fucking care anyway. Like, if somebody asks you how you are, that means they mean it a little bit more. Let's say that, a little bit more. I wouldn't say fully, because also small talk on like on colleagues at work and stuff, that stuff will 100% still happening. I agree, no one really cares. That's the thing. Like, what is if you just start? Like, when I had my problems with my back, I always then started. And so the people don't ask you anymore, right? Yeah, my German friend said the same thing to me, so puzzled about why people were asking how she was doing. Oh, great to meet you. Always like, why? Yeah, it's like the thing is kind of unnecessary, right? You don't really want to know. I don't really want to talk about that. Let's talk about stuff that actually matters. And like, if somebody asks you then how you are, so you are talking with your friend, you know that is not just said along. No, this is your friend and he wants to actually know how you are. And it's not just like a floskel, you would say in German. Like something, yeah, you say that. It's a rhetorical, ritual thing. Yeah, true, that's true. Ritual thing. Yeah. Oh, need to learn some more English. Say awful, have 2 funerals today. What about you? Yeah. That's the thing. No, but the thing is, when you don't actually care, that's the thing with my back problems. Then people were, how are you? Ah, yeah, the back is going, it's really doing bad stuff. And I was just talking for 5 minutes. The question got asked less. This is your moment then. You need to jump in and not shut the fuck up for minutes. Not shut the fuck up. If you want to have that question less times. Well, I can also imagine that there's quite a few people around that would like to be asked that question. Jump in and trauma dump as quickly as possible. Yeah. Oh, today. And the thing that I'm really over off is talking about that your train came late. Oh, I'm so over that shit. In Germany, you know, in Germany trains always are late. Like, what the fuck did you know you signed up for, bro? You wanted to take a train in Germany. Yes, it came too late. Big thing. Big thing. Let's talk about that. Yeah, yeah, this is something we can talk about. Bro, today my train came in time. What the fuck? Which one? Which one? Do you have like, can you show me the online timetable? Can you show me that? Holy shit, man. You're lucky. You're so lucky. Did you play the lottery today? I think I'm just befriending these to sell relations. So I'm not gonna go with these up to 100. Now I can start trading away my stone to high Suli. Less than 1 hour delay is not late, yes. You're a star, vibe. I don't need to. I know it's a song, but I can't get the melody together right now. And it's hard to... Oh shit. To get it over text. I should know the melody. Who am I trading? Trade more. Everybody got something. Gonna take the dwarven with me. Let's go. Lucky Britney Spears. Oh yeah. It was still there. Ah, you're so lucky. Yeah, okay, I'm there, guys. I'm there. Thank God. Everybody in chat goes, whoa, thank God. I thought he wouldn't find the Britney Spears text over here. I couldn't respect somebody who wouldn't who wouldn't memorize the Britney Spears text here. But we got it, everybody. We good. Oh yeah. I can slay the sheep. Why do I have so much stone? Ah, the dwarves are trading it to me. Okay. Makes sense. I should place the relic. Start selling relations. I should trade more with Hellfire. Doesn't know Britney unfollowed yet. Oh, why doesn't he know Britney? Ah, damn. I just realized why my... Yeah. Some people might have realized why I do not have a healer set anymore. I won't go too deep into it. But this town maybe wasn't colonized and I took the deployed caravan and put it over. Might have been because of that. Actually build a healer set for my chief. They don't want to go for much more minerals here. With the dwarven. Basically just want to upgrade stuff. Just gonna go shields, I guess. Sell more resources, more relations. Actually need to build them a little harder too. Taisuli will be fine. Oh no, they all stopped again. Like Taisuli gets the stone already. So that should be fine for a while now. The trade routes just stopped, that's why the relation wasn't improving anymore. Faisuli already have way too good of a relation. Might be the reason, might also not be. Yeah, we'll never know. We'll never know. The healers might have just thought, nah, I stopped today. It's enough. I got it. Got one more space in there, right? None in here, none in here. One in there. Still want to start healing my chief a little bit. Is this open? We close it. Pretty sure this is open. Let's stop the trading routes now, no? Let's go forward. So we got a lot of stone already. I guess. We We need more food, definitely. Close this one, and we can trade the stone from here away. To Haisuli. Go. Now these should go for food. They are more efficient. I think I'm just gonna send one will over here, so this is stronger. Man, turtle is weird. Really, really weird. We have to start off 802, but we're printing gold. Like, this is really good. Doing great on the gold front. I don't think I'm building relation quick enough with Hellfire and Firesun, because we should be over 30 already. We are just not, because I'm selling relations all the damn time. Trading with both of them now. Yeah. Okay. And we're surviving. Just pretty good. Let's change that. Build camps. Just in case we fight. Just strike as they didn't get us to. They do that sometimes. They do that. Especially at my, because they just expect more here. The house. Ah, thank God I did really. I'm too stressed here anyway, because the next villager takes a ball until it actually pops. Just saw him housed here. Great clan for me. Being housed doesn't really mean being housed. I always have a way to talk myself out of it. Yeah, why not? Doing the exact opposite of what most people do. I need... Oh, yeah, I need more vills. I'm gonna upgrade that. I'm gonna need more wood. So yeah, Haisuli will have to have a little bit less stone for a second. No, definitely not what I want to do. Let's go for a bunch of wood so we can get the happiness upgrade. Afterwards, we're also gonna need more camps. Thing is, I think the only the trading route to Hellfire stop now. Okay. Shit, actually going down? Not quite, not quite. But hey, we have gold. That is really not an issue here. Okay, Hellfire. We'll get a second trade route now, because the relation to him is really looking bad. Can we get the happiness upgrade IRL? I would like that. I would like that. As soon as your brewery is upgraded, people are gonna feel a lot better. Level 2 beer. Man, builds coming so slowly. Okay, what I wanted to... What did I do? What did I want to do? English. English, Daniel. Dentist, of course. I don't know who Daniel is. One here. We could also destroy our relation with these dwarven, right? Get even more gold. I hope Firesun doesn't want to have a good relation with me, because we were so often on the brink of getting 30 and I just... Ah yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, I could
Should
also...
upgrade the healer hut for better healthcare. 99% success to scare Americans. Kappa.
Makes sense, makes sense. I don't know why I'm actually fighting here, I just wanted to go out of there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can shock some people like that. I think a lot of them are around. The funny thing is that the German healthcare system is not even that great, right? There's a lot to be improved on. There's still a two-class way. You could be insured by the state, basically. The usual healthcare insurance that you have. Or you can be privately insured. And if you're privately insured, you're usually getting a better treatment. The good thing is you get treatment, right? You get treatment. Even if you just have the normal stately insurance, you're still gonna get treated. And it's gonna be practically free for you, even though it's not gonna be the best thing. So oftentimes people will also pay a little bit for their, or sometimes even a little more, for the treatment, even though they are insured and they would get a free treatment, but the free treatment would be worse, so they basically pay to get a better one. I'm pretty sure there's also regions where the doctor is actually trying to make money for you, which I think is absolutely disgusting. That should never be a thing. Private insurance, you can get doctor specialist immediately. Public insurance, you have to wait 6 months minimum. Yeah, basically. It's a problem like that currently. That's true, that's true. Like how quickly you get yeah, the appointments is insane. I'm pretty lucky here that we have an orthoped? I don't know. Like here that in the morning you can go there with emergencies and you're gonna have an appointment basically the next day, but you gotta sit there like for 2 hours. So you until you start, like you're gonna wait for ages there, but you're gonna get the appointment. And that's absolutely insane. That's such a big man. I love that. Yeah, I've heard from people that like I had friends. My chief is dead. That were told by their dentist. Later on, it's gonna help. That the normal fillings that you get in your teeth sometimes is like some kind of plastic fillings that they give you, which is stately insured and won't cost you anything. And they talked him out of it. They say, ah, no, they are so shitty. You shouldn't have these. There are way better ones, but you need to pay for them yourself. And he paid for them. And he paid so much money for them, man. It went into almost thousands. I think it was even thousands. He paid for that shit. And just told them, why don't you get the normal plastic ones? Yeah, then they're gonna fall out earlier than the other ones. Who the fuck cares? Then you get new ones for free. Why do you pay thousands so they stay in there longer? Huh? I feel like he got duked on. Oops. I didn't see the catapult. I understand. Do we? Oh my god! Oh, if we win that fight. I don't know why. Oh, numbers seem to have been better. That's why they all wanted to take the fight. Okay, I see. I see. Kill it! Yeah! This bloody piece of ingenuity. Break it down. It's annoying. I want my food. There you go. There you go. Man, you really have pop problems on this clan. We have barely any doctors within like 50-kilometer radius, and the hospitals are also mass defunded by the state and closed. They want us to die. Basically. If they fall out, you get a free replacement. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, why would you pay so much and basically just so you don't have to get another appointment and get them again? Like, even if it would have been like, okay, you need to pay like $50 and then you maybe in a few years you don't need to have an appointment. You could say, yeah, I don't like going to the dentist, so I go one time less than, yeah, okay, I do it. But for like, I think it was 4 digits. Like, it was in the thousand something. If it wasn't, then it was 900, 800 or something. I definitely saved it in my brain as 1000. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, I wouldn't put the German healthcare and medical system too much on a pedestal. Like, it is good. You get a lot of treatment. You get more than you would do in other regions, countries, whatever. But it's still not okay. You get the best treatment every time for free, right? Still very much reliant on how much money you have. You can have better treatment oftentimes when you have money. Which, when it matters, can be really, 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 really important. But you at least get treatment, so... It's not like something I would generally punch on. I'm happy that it generally exists. I don't like that it gets cannibalized in some ways, right? And with something so important as healthcare system, I feel like we could put some thought in that. Same with pets. Our cat got severely injured last year. Our vet didn't have the tool for that, and any pet hospital around either didn't have the capacity or wanted to send us away until we showed the broken and now rotting leg. Almost got the cat killed. Fuck, man. If you can prove it's an emergency, you can get something to move, but only in emergencies. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, sometimes when you have something, it is literally the better call to say, to just call the RV, right? Because I went into the hospital with signs of a stroke. And they definitely didn't take it serious at all. If I would have come in with an RV, that would have looked a lot different. That's why a lot of people now also call the RV in situations where they really don't need it. Which is also not good. And yeah, it's super sad to hear about your cat, of course. Don't really want to stray away from that. I think it's omega sad, so I tried to maybe stray away from it a little bit. That is so, yeah, disgusting. Good on money and zero desire to actually help people. Yeah, of course, of course. If that would be the goal, a lot of things would be a lot different. Like if the utmost important thing is basically to heal the people, then a lot of things would be looking different. Delay costs lives. An area from normal healthcare to improve emergency healthcare, pretending they would do all things needed. Average lifespan went down by 20 years, yeah. Yeah, it's it. The problem is, there's a lot of people that say there's a problem with it, and people say, no. Nah. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And then everything goes to shit. So yeah, I said that would happen. It's like, ah, yeah, who could have known back then? Who could have known? Global warming? God, we were young. We were stupid. We had our whole lives in front of us. No one could have thought that the Earth would warm up. Just had the oil. We had cars. We're going off, baby. Yeah, delay costs lives. An area where from normal healthcare to prove emergency healthcare, pretending they would do all things needed. Average lifespan. Yeah, we had that. Yes. The one I just read. My parents describe it as the system is only there to keep us in working condition, not healthy. Yeah, true. So I would also say it basically. Like that. It's not relevant if you are there or if you are not there. For the system, right? It doesn't matter. System needs workforce. So generally what yeah, the medical system is aiming for is, yeah, to keep you in good working condition. I offered to stab them. Okay. Why not? Why not? Buddies. We are replaceable. Yeah, of course. Doesn't for the state, the system, whatever. It doesn't matter if you are the cock or if somebody else is, and I mean like the cock, right? The cock in the wheel. I'm just pressing new votes ad. Thanks a lot, Necropawns, for the prime. Very much appreciated. Thanks. Thanks a lot for the support. Give me the Bezos dollars. I all mean that like from the eyes of the system, of course, right? The good thing is that the system is not the world. It's just like tough to explain sometimes to people because it's so non-touchable, right? But the world is not the system. You have family, friends, everything, and it's all working without the interference there. the system itself. So it ain't all bad. Did they actually win? GG, well played. My boys here! Maybe Fireson having a lot to do with it. Because of his pings, I didn't throw my army away all the time because I was speaking. And I was basically just following where Haisuli and Fireson are pinging me. Bezos dollars coming to you. Thanks, Neko. Thanks, Necro. Hope you've been enjoying the stream, man. Welcome. When you get healthcare to make you able to work, and when you need healthcare, but the system knows you never work again. Yeah. You get such a different healthcare system. Yeah. It is so hard to explain to people that never experienced the difference. Oh yeah, that's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Like the thing is also that we're living in a bit of a culture. Yeah, that was super fun. Thanks everybody for jumping in here. Thanks everybody for coming in. The thing is that in our culture is also a little bit getting more and more, I think especially in more like in Western cultures, that you don't talk too much to old people anymore, right? So you don't really find out by them telling you how they actually get treated when they are not visible, like somebody who will join the workforce soon again. Why did we get so demolished first fight? I don't know. Did we have the numbers? I don't know. I feel like your entry was weird. Like I didn't count through the units though. I had no idea if this was a good fight or this was a bad fight. And we just suddenly entered into the tile. Yeah, your enter was great. We entered in your tile basically, right? Like your entrance was great. You were present in the tile, and I didn't think that us going in there was really a good reason. Like Fireson was trying to get the ranged attacks out there, and I thought he wanted to go out. But then I clicked in by mistake, pulled out right back, but the other one pulled in that moment. So we basically just went into the fight at that moment. And I thought, shit, I initiated us running into the tile now, even though I don't think, like I didn't count through the units, I don't think we have a good fight. But then we suddenly won. So, I don't know, was it pure numbers? Was it just military numbers? Fireson with the highest, Bash Bob and Artifact are second. No, you had good army. Hellfire the next. My army a joke. And Iggy had the Stag Warrior, so his army is worth more. So Iggy basically has more army than me, when you want to compare that. Because I come with 11 shields, and he comes with 9 of his Einhreas. 9 Einhreas cook the shields. Absolutely. So yeah, weird. Army was same-ish. Because this was shields versus axes. Ah, okay. This ball went shields. Then we have relic. Ah, yeah, ox relic. True. That were also a pretty big hit there, right? I didn't even take that into. Yeah, sure.
14 Ox Warus 20 power plus relic and power of 1,000,000 beers.
This is the power you awakened in yourself with the help of Asani. Second, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Just checking if I may be able to do another game. I think it's gonna be tough. 14, blah 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 blah. Ah yeah, and the powers of 1,000,000 beers, of course, we had that. Also 2 lores that increase attack compared to turtle. Yeah, sure, of course. Like there's so much that just completely cooks me. But yeah, when we have shields and they have a bunch of axe throwers, obviously that's gonna be a huge difference. Especially when the ox relic hits like that. I didn't even compute that all too much, but I just realized the moment where I saw all the units running towards Thorfinn. Obviously, he hit so many units with that. I didn't even make that to a topic because I was talking about some other stuff, probably. But that was a huge one. Asahi. Oh, okay, Asahi. Sorry. For that. If you want to know what do I need to do? Huh? There you go. To become as good as Haisuli at pushing relics. That's it. That's what you need. This is the magic potion. This is the magic potion that makes you win Northgard's games on end. 500 milliliter can. What? I'm a big fan of small ones, though. I'm a big fan. Generally. Don't you have like super small cans too? No, this is 330. We felt like thought like Japanese, they also have like these small 150 milliliter or 200 milliliter cans. It's like that, pretty nice. But I put them into my own. Yeah, then it's fine, of course, it's fine. I just like the beer not going. How'd you say it? Like that. There's no soda in it. Stale, right? Stale. I was just thinking, is it stale? It's stale, yeah. I don't want the beer to grow stale. That's it. So I like to have the smaller ones, so I'm actually like drinking a little bit faster. On the 500, when it's my very first one, the chance is relatively low that it grows stale. But in the later stages of the evening, where I just run around with it for a little bit, I definitely prefer smaller ones. Well, especially when you're sitting at home playing games, then it doesn't really matter too much since it doesn't shake. The letters look like metal, like everything in Finland. I think. Isn't it Japanese? Ah, yappa! I can buy. Just checking if I dox myself. Yeah, there should be. I can buy one bottle of it for 16 euros right now. How about that? Sounds like a fair deal. Honestly, there's German clubs where you pay more. I have no clue. It's a thing. I'm personally not the biggest fan of English beer just because of that. Because I like my carbon in there. It's not like I would hate on that, right? If I'm in an English pub, I drink my beer. I'm not gonna be whining all the time. I'm gonna be real fine. But generally, if you offer me beer without and with carbon, I'm definitely gonna go for the carbon one. Really much prefer that. Probably out of habit, right? If I would have grown up in England, I would have probably preferred the other way. But yeah, that would be interesting to know if English beer does go stale then. Oh no. I wouldn't really know why. I wouldn't really know why. Well, yeah, I think I've got to slowly but steadily end the stream then. So I could still eat something and get completely ready. I also still need to shave myself. Ah! Ay. I don't drink beer, I prefer vodka. Yeah, why not? Not a fan of bitter. Yeah, it's definitely a way to do it, I guess. It's a way to do it. Also, I have a few friends that don't drink beer at all. Also, some that they have phases where they don't drink beer, but they have like a 6-month period where they say no, I only drink booze now. You drink very expensive, but you get a mustache because curly for free. German beer is never expensive, lol. Yeah, I think the most expensive beer here for me that I would know that I could get would be Schumacher. That's kind of expensive. That's kind of expensive. Oh yeah, you can see that already, right? It is $3.54 for 1 liter, and you only get this in 1 liter bottles, and they only go for a month or two. So 1 liter, $3.54. 1 liter, $3.60. Schumacher more expensive. Is there more special versions? Oh yeah, Schumacher way more expensive. And this is one of the most expensive ones, like in this region. Like obviously, mostly in these bottles and stuff, right? If you here take these ones, no, it's even more expensive. Yeah, it's really. I've got to say, it's my favorite beer. It is like a small brewery, you know? Like, I don't think they are that small anymore. I think they must have gone bigger because right now you see them in a lot of different regions in my region popping up and suddenly like doing like the barrels. So they must have expanded in some way. But yeah, definitely the one that I know that would be the most expensive. There's a good brewery. There's a brewery in my hometown that makes good beer as well. Ah, okay. I think the price is reasonable. That's all right. I also think this one here is relatively reasonable, right? It's okay. It's a bit expensive, but in the end, it's beer. Like, and yeah, it is pretty expensive. If you want to drink beer for cheap, then you would rather drink something else, right? But I don't think it's too insane to drink that, to be honest. You're not extremely decadent. I would hope, at least. I still like it, so I would still drink it. But yeah, if the brewery in your hometown makes reasonable, good beer, then that would definitely be the one I would go for, to be honest. I don't drink at all. That's probably the smartest thing of them all. Like I said, just sitting at home, going to bed in time, or even not doing that. You can also go out and party without drinking, right? But yeah, there's no shame in that. Imagine we make less money on average than Germany. Yeah, that's pretty wild, actually. Like it's certain. But if it's mostly alcohol and shit like that, it doesn't really matter too much because it's just bloody alcohol, right? LMAO, I just googled them. They are on the brink of bankruptcy. Finland? Oh shit. Oh shit. Where do they blow the money? And sell a beer. What is that? You do things you buy? Sell a beer and they're at the brink of bankruptcy. We got the ultimate nutshell over here. The ultimate nutshell. We make no money. But if you don't make, like, huh? Yeah, can we see the gold graph of Finland? Honestly, I feel like your wood graph must be way more steeper than here. Must have way more wood. we have Norwegian prices. That's weird. How does that go together? Like, I can imagine that importing products, but it also shouldn't be too crazy, right? Like, they are on the, is that North Sea? Or is this Eastern Sea? Oh, I think the North Sea and the Eastern Sea are two of the hardest oceans to drive on, right? Or oceans or seas to drive on, I've heard. So maybe that comes into account. Finland makes metal and are proud they are Russian. Do they want? Okay. Finland trades wood. I would guess so. I would guess so. It does not. We are poor. Prices were of like 25% for the last few years. And pay went up like 3%. Well, that's very similar for most countries, though. It's very, very similar. Maybe not as extreme for all the countries. But yeah, I think in the last few years, if you would take it together, prices also went up very, very similarly. And pay barely went up. But I think that's like the just got hit the first, I guess, right? This is the first one where the math isn't mathing anymore. How's it world? How does that work then? It's the whole world, but it sucks way more when the country. Yeah, true. That's what I mean. You're gonna feel it way quicker, right? I heard schools at least improve in Finland, unlike the rest. That's the thing going into the future, right? Yeah, the schools are very, 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 very fucked up. Now they are expensive as Norway, but less than a third of their pay. Yeah. That doesn't really work out. That doesn't really work out, of course. This took the student support away, man. Finland also makes the least money on tourism among Scandinavian countries. Why is that, though? Why is that? Like, especially when you go to the... Oh, you said Scandinavic, right? I think you're gonna be, I think you're gonna be killed soon. Okay. I got killed the last time I did that. I meant to say something completely different. I just lost a little bit of the plot. What the hell? Student problems away, least money on tourism. Yeah, but when it comes, like, you go into the region, right? Into the Scandinavian countries. I'm gonna do it myself, so I'm also gonna get killed. You're looking for nature there, right? You're not looking for, like, I don't know. If you would like to just party hard, I don't know, drive to, what the fuck do I know? Ibiza? Madrid? I don't know. It's like cities where they say, yeah, super party. Like, generally, if you go, obviously you can also party there. 100%, I don't want to say that. But you're generally looking for more like a nature thing. So why not, why would be Finland below there? I don't know. Yeah. The Nordics. This is the Vikings. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know that was on the brink towards racism. I know that was on the brink, but you know how I mean it. Yeah, too late. Dentist already decided on another word. True. You can also name your clan like Hippogriff or shit, but I'm not gonna call it like that. It's not like I care. They have trees, more trees, and snow and mosquitoes. And long nights, but most people hate that. Yeah, could imagine that. But you also have long days on the other side, right? Do the long nights overweigh? I don't think that could be the case, right? It should be evened out, correct? Is it because of the position? I never thought too much about that. Like how they sometimes would be going there. Obviously, they go up and down, but I always thought they weigh each other out. Like if you put it on a scale, if you put all the sun hours in Finland and all the dark hours there, and you put them into a chart and you just counted how many there are, that in the end Finland would have the same sun and dark hours as most European countries, basically same-ish. It's only a short time for the summer 24 light, obviously, but on the counter side, the only dark times where the sun doesn't come out at all should be the same, right? In midwinter, 3 hours of light. So it goes never down under 3 hours. Seems like you're wrong, Dentus. Actually, you're not even the actually guy. How are you coming So, even in the deepest of winters, no, 7th to 9th month of winter. It's okay. And the worst, like, do you have a time where the sun goes up? Not at all. There should also be a time like that, right? Basically like midsummer, just the other way around. Comes at like 11 and goes down at like 14, 15. Yeah, okay. Maybe in Lapland. Okay. Because in Germany it's also... let's say 10 to 16. In the worst of winter, you have the sun is really up. It comes at like 9 and it is really up at like around 10. Now, I think it's at 9, right? 9:39, the sun is up and then it goes down at like 16. But it starts going down at that time. Like it's gonna be dark at 17:30. And it's gonna be bright after the morning at like 9, I guess. So it's not that far away, if that's like the worst thing. Or is that like normal day and then it gets real worse at some days? Maybe in Lapland it does. Okay. Finland's existence proved that the earth was flat. It has to be, right? It has to be. Now we go completely off rails today. Like, how many people would be shocked if I would be a flat earther? Obviously, I'm not. I think that would actually be fun. Socialistic flat earther. And so cold, wanted to experience permanite just to see if I would hate it. But the cold does bother me way too much. Yeah, but also, like, I'm not really a cold person, let's say that. Lapland be like winter for 10 months and 60 centimeters of snow at least. Nice. Earth is a Toro. Yeah. Oh, true. True. Forgot about that. Isn't it like a tower built on something? And then there's like a little like couple over it? And in there, I don't know, the reptile people painted the stars on the roof, basically. Well, I've learned something about Finland today. I have never been drunk this early. No. I had that sometimes. Started at 13. This is definitely going for a while already. Now it's 16:33. I've done that. Can be fun. Was also with friends. We were just playing some... That's a bit young, mate. Yeah. You shouldn't start at that age. No, I had that same thing. Just playing with a few friends, having a few beers was also kind of fun. Long time. Bashpop is going all in. You called Benchpop a name, I've heard. You called Bashpop a name. Dennis, I think you shouldn't stream this early. It's not good for us. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I will look out to make my streams a little bit later, so the day drinking habits of Isuli do not go out of control, and we can still be having a fun environment where we can have yeah, a clear. My God, my English is also getting worse. Am I drunk? Am I drunk? I think I'm slowly getting drunk too. I'm slowly getting. Yeah, we have nothing to say against us. Let's say that. Becoming a Saturday streamer or just a coincidence? No, it's just because last week there was the fair in my little village, and this weekend there's the fair in the village right next to us, which we have relatively close knits to in our friend group, basically. So we're also going there, and yeah, that means tomorrow the chance of me not being able to stream is extremely high. That I might not be in a shape to do that. So no, I think the next one should be on Sunday again. And yeah, we're generally planning to do this on Sundays because I feel like most people have an easier time to put that into a timetable. Yeah, see ya, hi Suli. Thanks everybody for jumping in. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Maybe see you back at the next one. Are going to the neighbors fair to start a fight. Yeah, that's it. We're basically going there to provocate some people. Provoke some people into getting violent against us. So we can say, can you see these? See? What's happening at their fair? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. There's a fight every year. Thanks everybody for dropping in here. Hope you have a great weekend. Maybe see you back on the next one here on Tuesday for a little bit more Northgard. And yeah, there will also be more YouTube stuff coming out. I just needed to fix the problem with the 720p because the last video was 720p. But we have 1080 again. It might just take a few days until I can actually upload them. But yeah, thanks a lot. See you around. Have